One of the things.
Hi, I'm Rhonda.
Hi, Christine.
The pagan stereotype that really
that I have dealt with for a very long time.
I am a witch.
Hi, I'm Rhonda. My channel is Rhonda M. Real original, I know. The pagan stereotype that really pisses me off is that magic is bullshit. True magic is not. Magic is positive affirmation put into physical manifestation. How is that bullshit? That's not bullshit. So yeah, that's my pet peeve, is the stereotype that magic is bullshit. You wouldn't tell that to anyone else, any other religion. Would you say that meditation in Buddhism is bullshit? Would you say that prayer in Hinduism is bullshit? Probably not. Even Christianity, do you say that is all bullshit? No. That's my 2 cents. Bye for now.
Hello everyone, this is my video response to pagan stereotypes. And one of the pagan stereotypes that I have dealt with for a very long time is that as a pagan, I worship Satan. And every time someone brings this up, I try to sit down and explain to them that a long time ago, when Christianity started, they took Pan and Kerninos, the horned gods, and turned them, turned and twisted their image into something you should be scared of, and they just look at me like I'm ignorant, like I have no clue of what I speak about, and I don't know, it really irks me, and, well, yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching, and blessed.
There are many misconceptions about paganism. And the one I would like to talk about is gender roles. You see, a lot of people believe that to be a witch you must be a female. No. I am a witch. Men can be witches as well. Warlock is a term used to describe somebody that is an oath breaker, and thus it can be a male or female to be an oath breaker, to be a warlock. So, something to think about.
I'm Arianda Ravenheart, and I am a solitary
tag that's going around in the pagan community on
pagan stereotype that really grinds my gears.
Hi tubies. I'm Arianda Ravenheart, and I am a solitary eclectic Wiccan. The response that I find the most offensive or the most ignorant is the phrase, "I'll pray for you." This is incredibly rude and incredibly narrow-minded, because the implication is that you're praying for me to find God in a way that you approve of. This is unwanted. First of all, I am very much happy and very comfortable in the path that I have chosen to follow, and secondly, the equivalent for me would be to turn around to you and say, okay, well, I'll perform a spell for you, or I'll perform a ritual for you, and I can safely bet that you would find this incredibly unwanted or incredibly offensive, so why wouldn't you assume that I would find the phrase, I'll pray for you, equally as offensive? So next time somebody says to you that they're pagan or they're Wiccan, instead of saying the phrase, I'll pray for you, maybe just open your mind for the briefest of seconds and think, okay, this person follows God in a way that is completely unique to them, and I'm okay with that.
my pagan stereotype that I feel like I defy and that I see defied everywhere, but it's still a stereotype, is the stereotype that all pagans or spiritual people are either bad at life, or bad at social lives, or have, I guess you could say, a lot of emotional baggage. And that stereotype is definitely perpetuated a lot. You see it a lot either in the media, sometimes you even see it in pagan groups where it's kind of like there's this aversion to social confidence, and if you aren't coping with something as a means to an end for your spiritual practice, then you don't necessarily belong. And I know plenty of pagans who are very mature, self-possessed, and confident of all ages. You know, I have never felt like an outcast at all in my life. Not for being a witch, not for being gay, not for anything like that. And, you know, actually I was one of the popular ones in high school as well, despite the fact that all of that was also very much out in the open. And so that is a stereotype that I think needs to go bye-bye, is the stereotype that all pagans must have something wrong with them, or that all spiritual people have severe emotional baggage, or lack social confidence or graces, and maybe even hate it.
Hey guys, the pagan stereotype that really grinds my gears is the stereotype that all pagans and all spiritually oriented people must be scientifically ignorant and illiterate, and must be utterly incapable of discerning factual claims from non-factual claims. Now, I know when you read beginner's books on Wicca, there's some revisionist history that's pretty sketchy. And yeah, if you read, like, the Layman's Guide to Pseudo-Quantum Physics, you know, physicists get a little riled up about some of the claims made there. But, you know, you have to bear in mind, these are beginner's books. These are introductory books. And the more pagans you get to know, the more you realize that a lot of us pursue deeper knowledge and more, shall we say, academically reputable knowledge on the regular. And far from undermining our paganism, it actually enriches it. Far from, got the hiccups. Accurate knowledge of the sciences does not destroy one's ability to comprehend the world in a spiritual way.
Is this stereotype
Is Elliptica 24. And
But you're such a nice person!
one of the things that I wanted to address is this stereotype that pagans or people who don't follow the main three religions are somehow morally loose, or, you know, we don't have moral compass like other people. I mean, yeah, sure, we steal the occasional pen from work, or, maybe if we find somebody's wallet, we don't return it, write bad checks, or just steal something from the store. Medical fraud, knock little old ladies over, trip blind people, sold drugs, committed infidelity, committed homicide.
hey, it's Tara. My channel is Elliptica 24. And the stereotype that I get a kick out of is that every pagan or witch or druid or whatever is vegan or vegetarian. Yeah, I'm definitely proof against that. Now, there are plenty that are, and it ties into their beliefs just fine. But there's many of us who definitely are meat eaters and enjoy our meat thoroughly. Some of us don't care and are pretty indiscriminate of where we get our meat, such as like McDonald's, if you can consider that meat. And then there's some of us who do eat meat but are very picky about where we get it. Being like the meat's not coming from farms that abuse their animals and whatnot. But that was my stereotype.
Hi, Christine here. Stereotypes in paganism. And I thought that I would address but you're such a nice person! A lot of us are. Our religion does not define us. Our actions define us. There's a lot of good people in it. And to just kind of come up with the you're such a nice person thing can be a little insulting at times. I mean, really, that's kind of just stereotyping, saying that, oh my gosh, you should be running around with warts and sacrificing babies. And so, blessed be.